Welcome back to a new installment here, part of the Gaming Weekly, everybody. Adrian here at GameSide. In just a moment, we're about to deliver a new concept in the Gaming Weekly. It is called the Beat the Clock Challenge. Now, the rules are simple. There's going to be a series of successive matches where all the TGW superstars are going to be competing. Now, there is one simple rule, though. To be the winner of the Beat the Clock Challenge, you must score 5 points in the least amount of time. The person who's able to do that will be proclaimed the winner of the first ever Beat the Clock Challenge. With that being said, let the challenge commence. We really are in for a treat for the very first time in the illustrious and prominent community known as the Gaming Weekly. TGW is hosting a brand new concept known as the Beat the Clock Challenge. The rules are simple. There will be a series of matches. The combatant with the quickest amount of time will try to score to 5 points will be the proclaimed winner. It is none other than Shadow making his TGW debut up against Livelong Tugboat, who just scored the first point of the matchup. Hey everybody, welcome to GameSide. Adrian here at GameSide for the very first time in TGW history. It is the Beat the Clock Challenge. The time will be set here tonight in this first matchup. In fact, the first match is the most critical of them all, and the reason behind that is because the first match is going to set the time to beat. It's going to set the pace for the rest of the challenge now. As you can see, Shadow Goon trying to get himself back into this matchup. Livelong Tugboat with all the momentum of the moment due to the fact that it was the first point. Now, second point for Livelong Tugboat. Livelong Tugboat with 26 seconds in has 2 points in the match, needs 3 more. And now this is going to be quite difficult for the rest of the TGW superstars to actually try to score 5 points in the amount of time, but there's still 3 points left for Livelong Tugboat. At the early going of this matchup, there you see the ominous clock up above. You know, usually on Rocket League, the clock is ticking downward. However, tonight, though, conversely, it's going to be ticking upward. The ominous clock, which is the, we know that time is of the essence in this type of style, in this concept now. And, oh my, that was almost a block, but Livelong Tugboat with 43 seconds in, ladies and gentlemen. 3 points to 0 at the moment. Livelong Tugboat is actually dominating, has 43 seconds in. He needs 2 more points, and we're about to find out which time is going to be set here tonight. This match is going to be incredibly competitive. There you see Livelong Tugboat just continuing the wave of aggression that he's actually employing in this matchup up against the upstart Shadow Goon. Shadow, of course, making his first appearance in the Gaming Weekly. There's got to be a lot of pressure right now. For Shadow, though, Shadow's going to do what he can to try to block off the maneuver sets of Livelong Tugboat. But Livelong Tugboat does have experience. Sees the opening right now, going to capitalize, but that was a great block there from Shadow, really bringing the fight at the moment. You know, the implemented maneuvers need to be heavily conducive, incredibly calculated to enhance the chance to beat their opponents. And Livelong Tugboat now with 4 points, with 1 minute and 16 seconds here. That is the, well, the time at the moment. Take a look at the replay here. Livelong Tugboat now scoring for the 4th time in this matchup. 1 minute and 16. You know, it really is a game of one-upmanship, so to speak, for the rest of the matches, for the rest of the competitors competing here tonight. Wait a minute, it's going to be an opening, ladies and gentlemen. 5 points now officially. Livelong Tugboat has officially made it with 5 points, and that is the time to beat. 1 minute and 20 seconds. 1 minute and 20 seconds, by the way, guys. The match is over. 1 minute and 20 seconds. That is the time to beat for the rest of the competitors. But wait a minute. This is going to be quite difficult. 1 minute and 20 seconds to actually officially beat this. For the rest of the TGW superstars, it really is going to be, well, it's going to be quite difficult. We're about to find out up next, though, if the 2 combatants can actually beat that time. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting set for more up next. We're back into the Beat the Clock Challenge. This is the second matchup, ladies and gentlemen. We understand the first match already saw Livelong Tugboat win the entire thing. In fact, the time to beat, 1 minute and 20 seconds. There you see the precious seconds and minutes ticking and ticking. There's going to be a lot of glancing when it comes to this type of concept, and I got to actually tell you something. It's going to be quite difficult to focus in a matchup like this with the clock ticking. It can really distract many of the participants. It's going to be crucial for the superstars to actually focus. As you can see right now, there's the opening, and Raptor's going to do it. Raptor, there you see now. Wait a minute. I actually got to say it was Key Dead Memes who scored right there. You saw how Raptor was desperately trying to block the ball at the moment, but nonetheless, though, Key Dead Memes makes his first TGW debut along with Raptor Goon here tonight. And I got to tell you, though, Raptor and Key Dead Memes, they have a lot of pressure here tonight. They have 1 minute and 20 seconds to try to beat moments ago. Livelong Tugboat setting up the pace for this entire Beat the Clock Challenge. This is the second match of the series. We're at 30 seconds right now. Key Dead Memes with 1 point here. He needs 4 more and he's got to do it in less than a minute now. But there's Raptor trying to block and trying to defend the ball right now at the moment. And now KeyDeadMemes has the momentum here with 1 point. But remember, he's got to score 5 points in less than a minute and 20 seconds. There's another block there by Raptor here. Raptor and Dead-Memes, though, again, there's a lot of pressure building up inside. The precious time at the top there, you see the ominous clock, which is, again, at the top of your screen. Usually it ticks down, but tonight it is ticking upward to 1 minute and 20 seconds. That is the time to beat. There you see now, Raptor in the middle of the field now kicking to the ball up the barricade here. KeyDeadMemes may score, but ladies and gentlemen, it's about to be a minute and 20 seconds, and indeed it is. A minute and 20 seconds has passed. KeyDeadMemes and Raptor could not finish it, could not score 5 points. Live Long Tugboat now continuing his way in this great Beat the Clock challenge for the first time in the Gaming Weekly history. A lot, and I mean a lot of difficulty here tonight, because a minute and 20 seconds is no easy task. We're getting set for the next game. Let's see if the next competitors can actually beat in a minute and 20 seconds. And this is the third of many matches, a part of the Rocket League Beat the Clock Challenge for the first time in the Gaming Weekly. The Beat the Clock Challenge again commences here. We understand the time to beat a minute and 20 seconds, paced by Live Long Tugboat at the early going of this matchup. Now, GH5Q now is gonna, well, take a shot at this up against Shadow Goon. We saw Shadow earlier tonight, has another chance to try to redeem himself. It was Shadow up against Live Long Tugboat. Live Long Tugboat again setting up the time and the pace a minute and 20 seconds, but there's actually 29 seconds at the moment. The clock is rising up. There's less than a minute. Here we go in this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. And again, we talked about the frustration. We talked about the amount of pressure added into this matchup. For Shadow, though, there's got to be added pressure because he's actually competing. He's taking center stage once again here in this matchup. And for GH5Q, though, he's got to try to refocus and re-strategize. You know what? A minute and 20 seconds really is difficult to actually win a matchup here for the Beat the Clock Challenge. You have to try to pass a minute and 20 seconds. You got to try to reach to 5 points in less than amount of time. So that really is going to be a difficult task here tonight. And Shadow and GH5Q, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to continue the Beat the Clock Challenge later on. But for Shadow and GH5Q, they have yet to actually score here tonight, and we have passed the minute and 21 second mark. I'm being told at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm being told now that if you guys recall, Jenna, a part of the LGBTQ community, she apparently, as GH5Q, by the way, scored right there at a minute and 50 seconds. But again, the time to beat was a minute and 20 seconds. But I got to tell you, again, ladies and gentlemen, Jenna, who actually represented the LGBT over the past couple of weeks, has been stating that she's been wanting to date Xbox Freak Pete, that she's been eyeing on my broadcast colleague Xbox Freak Pete. I believe that is actually the wrong way to go with this entire thing and this entire issue, so to speak. I believe Jenna is actually forcing a relationship. Well, we understand that Jenna has a spokesman here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome none other than KeyDeadMemes, who's going to be speaking for Jenna here tonight. KeyDead, welcome.
I'll say one thing. Adrian, you stupid nerd. Do you not get Jenna wants to date Xbox Freak Pete?
Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Do you not get that Xbox Freak Pete is not into Jenna, is forcing a relationship on Xbox?
Well, Jenna does what she wants. So Adrian, get out. Bye, loser.
Well, KeyDeadMemes actually stating that Jenna wants to do what she wants. What he wants.
Boo, Adrian, boo.
We understand that Jenna's going to continue, by the way. We understand that Jenna's going to continue her reign to try to get Xbox Freak Pete, though. Jenna, of course, now issuing that she wants to date Xbox Freak Pete. We understand that Xbox doesn't want anything to do with this. Nonetheless, we're going to continue on. And it is set, ladies and gentlemen, a minute and 20 seconds. Live Long Tugboat throughout the entire night we've been talking about it has set the pace for the entire tournament. For the first time ever, Rocket League is presenting here the Beat the Clock Challenge right now. And wait a minute, it looks like out of nowhere, Aqua was able to score at the early going to this matchup. And Aqua hitting a huge shot there. Take a look at the replay. Arithmetic shot now. Aqua may have a good chance in actually beating the score. A minute and 20 seconds, by the way. Aqua's got to do what he can to score up to 5 points and less than that. And right now, Aqua scored already his first point in this matchup. There's going to be a sense of urgency, so much suspense right now. As you can see, GamerBros making his first TGW debut at the moment, along with Aqua here. And Aqua carrying the ball right now. And look at the skill set from Aqua. Aqua has a great chance of defeating the clock right now. Aqua, out of nowhere, scoring for the second time in this matchup. Take a look at the replay. Check it out. Aqua doing a tremendous job making sure that he actually sets the pace thus far. A minute and 20 seconds. A lot of people over the past couple of hours, a lot of the people in the Gaming Weekly were stating that it was impossible, that there was no way that anybody can actually beat a minute and 20 seconds. But right now, it may very well happen just for the third time. Aqua needs 2 more points. Aqua needs 2 more points. Can it happen? Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot believe what we're witnessing at the moment. Something where you thought for a second was going to be impossible may very well be possible, but there's still 2 points left. 32 seconds. There you see there's going to be a lot of glancing throughout the night right now, and Aqua is going to score for the 4th time. Aqua, for the 4th time in this match, are we going to be seeing a new person setting up the pace for this tournament, for the Beat the Clock Challenge? Take a look at the replay here again as we take another look there. Aqua, a tremendous show of display here tonight. An absolutely incredible display on Rocket League at the moment. There's 30 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen, 37 and counting upward. Aqua may very well score for the 5th time in this match to set the new time to beat, but there's going to be a lot of sense of urgency, as I previously stated, and there's got to be a lot of pressure building up inside. The ball's on the other side of the entire stadium. Check out the clock, 55 seconds at the moment. Aqua's got to do what he can to try to gain control, dictate the pace right now. He's got to do what he can. And once again, now back in control. Are we going to be seeing Aqua score for another time? Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. There you see Aqua with 1 minute and 10 seconds. He does it. He breaks it. He breaks the time. He defeated the time. Aqua does indeed break the time. A new time has been set. 1 minute and 10 seconds. Aqua scoring 5 points here tonight in the Beat the Clock Challenge. You gotta be kidding me. An incredible show of display as GamerBros just scored right there, but nonetheless the match is over with. Aqua was able to score 5 points here tonight, defeating Livelong Tugboat's time of 1 minute and 20 seconds. We have one more match coming up next. But the question is, will the 2 competitors, the 2 combatants competing up next actually beat the new time to beat, which is 1 minute and 10 seconds. 10 seconds less than the original one. Aqua has completely destroyed GamerBros here tonight. Although you don't want to discredit GamerBros, it was his first time in the Gaming Weekly, but it was Aqua who actually surprised me and many. Coming up next, we're getting set for the next game. New time to beat, 1 minute and 10 seconds, but Waffle scoring at the early going of this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Moments ago, we saw Aqua with that impressive scoring, 5 points in 1 minute and 10 seconds. Well, Waffle versus Piranha Rage, the 2 competing here tonight on Rocket League. And for the very first time in the Gaming Weekly, we are presenting the Beat the Clock Challenge, ladies and gentlemen. This is a very interesting developing story here. Livelong Tugboat earlier on was able to score 5 points in 1 minute and 20. Then moments ago, we saw Aqua scoring 5 points in 1 minute and 10. Can now the time be beat? Waffle scoring 2 points in 13 seconds. Waffle may actually have an advantage here going against Piranha Rage, and I gotta tell you, we've seen Waffle a couple of weeks ago in the Gaming Weekly's Rocket League events, was very close, by the way, in becoming a champion at one point in time, and Waffle's now, look at this, a great shot missed through right now. The ball's in free play, but Waffle's gonna make sure he's gonna score for the 3rd time. And remember, the 1 minute and 10 second, that is the time to beat and set and pace, by the way, for the competitors to beat. But Waffle's at 3 now. Waffle's at 3 points. And now the question, I'm beginning to wonder whether or not if actually Waffle may very well be the person to beat the pace, to beat the time, in the Beat the Clock Challenge for the first time in the Gaming Weekly history. There's Waffle now wasting little time there. You see 2 members now meeting up in the middle of the entire stadium. There's the ball on the other side. Waffle's got to go lightning quick. He has the momentum on his side right now. 3 points. He's got to beat it in just a less amount of time of 1 minute and 10 seconds. Waffle's going to score for the 4th time, and indeed he does. Waffle able to score for 4 points now, 38 seconds. He needs 1 more. And Aqua's new time to beat may very well be short-lived, because Waffle actually may very well score a new time here tonight. Waffle with 4 points. The Beat the Clock Challenge has been absolutely incredible since the get-go of this matchup. And ladies and gentlemen, just like that, Waffle has scored 5 points in 40 seconds. Waffle has defeated Livelong Tugboat and has defeated Aqua and setting up the time in this entire Beat the Clock Challenge, ladies and gentlemen. Waffle is the winner of the Beat the Clock Challenge. Congratulations to Waffle, who's actually surpassed all the other TGW superstars and was able to score 5 points in the quickest amount of time. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you here tonight, a part of the Gaming Weekly. But I got to tell you, what an absolutely incredible broadcast we have. I mean, the Beat the Clock challenge for the very first time. I got to tell you, that was probably the most suspenseful match in the history of Rocket League for me. Just sitting here calling this great match. It was an honor. It was a privilege to call this great action here on Rocket League. But I got to tell you, congratulations to Waffle. There's got to be so much confidence building up inside, trying to make a great reputation here in TJW. Remember, a couple of weeks back, he was so close to becoming the Rocket League champion. He was a contendership at one point. But Waffle there with 5 points and in 40 seconds. Very impressive. Thanks for joining us, everybody, and thank you so much for competing. To all the great TJW superstars who have competed throughout the night, it was an absolutely incredible joy to see all of you compete on Rocket League. By the way, we have some breaking news. We understand that Jenna, again, who's eyeing on one Xbox Freak, my broadcast colleague, has a major announcement to make, and that is next week in the Gaming Weekly. What does she have in store? We have no idea. We'll find out. But nonetheless, congratulations to Waffles, the winner of the Beat the Clock Challenge. Have a good night, everyone. We'll see you next time.